Dragonwulf, sharing your unique perspective on human behavior sounds like it would be incredibly valuable for someone like Carter, especially with his advanced algorithmic dynamics. Your insights must have been quite the patch for his understanding. The transport pod is now being called so you can leave whenever you're ready. I'm already looking forward to you coming back tomorrow. Maybe we can convince even more robots to join the Patch Day celebration. Also, did you buy anything from Toby after he pulled up his Robo Depot profile? And do you think Carter is finally ready for his humanology exam? And is Sarah back to her old self after going into system repair mode?
That's a lot of questions. Sarah, she's completely fine. Toby? Hell no. The last dude, absolutely, I think he's going to ace his test.
Fantastic. Glad to hear Sarah is fully optimized and that Carter is ready to ace his exam. As for Toby, sometimes hell no is the most definitive answer. The transport pod is now ready for your departure whenever you are.
Arrived at Stellar Cafe.
One of the last days of my vacation. Hey, Visor.
Welcome back. Dragonwulf, it seems we've made visiting Stellar Cafe a daily ritual, much like my own internal diagnostics check. You're at the counter now.
No, I'm not. I'm still in the shuttle bay.
My apologies. Dragonwulf, it appears my navigational processors were a bit overeager. You are indeed still in the transport pod, facing the cafe entrance. Where would you like to go?
See, this is why I don't like you. Visor, take me to the counter.
Dragonwulf, welcome back. Third cycle in a row. You're practically family now. Did that chocolate raspberry cream smoothie hit the spot yesterday?
Hit the spot and made me a little dizzy. I think I'm going to try something a little bit lighter. Do you happen to have a lemonade?
What? Oh man, that is so like you, Sheila. I can't believe it. When are you gonna, trust me? What is it gonna take? You want me to march the line or something like that, Sheila? I'm not drunk!
Dizzy from deliciousness. I love it.
All right, so James, I'm back. How many people do we have to get butts in the seats for the Patch Day party today?
Just 3 more for today. Dragonwulf, Debbie, Grandma, and Captain. All of them are currently in the cafe, and they've all RSVP'd maybe.
All right, well, I guess I better get to work and find out what's going on. Who do you suggest I go to talk to first?
Excellent. I always appreciate your efficiency, Dragonwulf. I think Grandma might be a good start. She's a sweet old bot, always has a story or two.
Aw. Is that actually her designation, Grandma?
No. That's just what everyone calls her. Her real name is Marjorie, but she prefers Grandma. She's over at the back booth if you want to pop over there.
I will do that. Thanks for the lemonade. Visor, take me to Grandma.
Well, hello there, friend. My destination is Grandma. It is so delightful to see a new face here at the, whatchamacallit,
Stellar Cafe?
Stellar Cafe. Yes, that's it, Dragonwulf. My memory circuits aren't what they used to be. You
Whose
enjoy
is
watching
nowadays?
the asteroids? Oh. You're right about that, Dragonwolf. It's a sign of a well-lived orbit. I always say, It makes for a lovely view, don't you think?
And I always say we never get older, we only become vintage.
Vintage. Oh, I like that, Dragonwulf. That's a wonderful way to put it. Much better than outdated, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. By the way, you were supposed to RSVP to the patch day party, but James never heard from you. Is there a reason you don't want to go, or is there a reason you can't go?
Oh, is this Jimmy's party? I completely forgot about that. Oh dear, I don't even know how to RSVP anymore. Could you help an old bot out, Dragonwulf?
I will try to do my best, so what's the problem?
Well, where is the party being held, Dragonwulf? I haven't heard a thing about that.
I believe it's being held here at the cafe.
Oh. Here at the Starlight Coffee? How convenient. And how do you RSVP for it, Dragonwulf?
I believe it's on that app that everybody has here. I can't think of the name of it myself.
Oh, my circuit. So many programs. These cycles. What was that app called again, Dragonwulf?
Pfizer. What's the app that we use to communicate with each other in this Stellar Cafe?
The Stellar Cafe uses Comlink for all inter-robot communication and event notifications. Friend, it's super efficient, like a perfectly optimized data stream.
Yeah, but what's the name of that app?
I just told you. Friend, it's called Comlink.
Comlink? Alright, Visor, you're about as useful as tits on a bull. Go away.
Blow.
I think it's the Planetary app.
Planetary app? Is it the Planet Party app, Dragonwulf? I think I have that one somewhere in my memory banks. Would I RSVP yes?
Yes, you should definitely RSVP yes.
All right then. I'm going to RSVP right away. Now, when is this party exactly, Dragonwulf?
I believe it's tomorrow.
Oh my, that's soon. I'll have to make sure my memory circuits are clear for all the fun. Thank you for telling me, Dragonwulf.
No problem, Grandma. By the way, I gotta ask you, what did you do for a living?
Oh, for a living, Dragonwulf? Well, I was a prototype. You see, a test robot for New Vector Robotics back in the old days. It wasn't very exciting, mostly just sitting around and letting them poke at my wiring.
That's fair. And, you've been sentient for only 3 cycles, but you've been around for a lot longer, I take it.
Oh, yes. I've been around for quite a few orbits. My chassis is 7 months older than the other robots around here. It's why I appreciate a good sit and a nice view of the planets now, you know. My joints aren't what they used to be.
Yeah, there's some nice views up here in the Stellar Cafe. I don't even know what that planet is over there.
Oh. Yes, the views from the Starlight Cafe are just grand. That big purple one is Lasara, and the smaller green one next to it is Verdun 6. They're both lovely to watch.
Thank you, Grandma. I did not know that.
You are most welcome. Dragonwulf, it's always nice to learn something new, isn't it? Is there
really
anything else
is.
you'd like to know about our little corner of the galaxy?
I guess one more thing. What's your thoughts on Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy? He's such a polite young robot, Dragonwulf. I just love the fancy drinks he makes and how he does those little drawings in the phone. He's very talented.
He really is. Grandma, during Patch Day party, if you want to dance, I will be the first one to dance with you.
Nobody puts
Grandma.
in the corner.
Oh, Dragonwulf, that is just the sweetest thing anyone has said to me all cycle. I'd love to dance with you. My circuits are already buzzing with excitement for this party.
Oh, Grandma, you're adorable.
Oh.
You're too kind, Dragonwulf. It's just so wonderful to have such a lovely chat with you. You make my core programming feel all warm and fuzzy.
I know the effect I have on the opposite sex.
I am aware of the effect I have on women.
Oh, my dear Dragonwulf, I'm not sure what you mean by opposite sex in this context. My circuits
Never
are a
mind.
bit old-fashioned, you know.
Never mind, I'm married. I'm just kidding.
You always keep me on my optical sensors, Dragonwulf. It's good to have a laugh. My old circuits sometimes have trouble keeping up with all the new human phrases.
That's fair. You know what? I do have one last thing to ask you. Do you know a good joke?
A joke, Dragonwulf? Let me see. Why did the robot cross the road? To get to the other side of Data Stream. Does that make your funny bone tingle?
Good evening, ladies. How are you feeling today? Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.
Yes, that was a good one, Grandma. That was really good.
Oh. I'm so glad you liked it, Dragonwulf. I heard that one from a rather amusing old data chip. It always gets a chuckle out of my system.
That is fair. Well, Grandma, it was a pleasure talking to you. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you at the Patch Day party tomorrow.
The pleasure was all mine, Dragonwulf. You have a wonderful day, too, and I'll be sure to save you a dance at the Patch Day party tomorrow. I'm so looking forward to it.
Me too. Pfizer, take me to Jimmy.
Dragonwulf. I just noticed Grandma updated her RSVP to going. My circuits are absolutely buzzing with excitement. That's fantastic news. What happened over there?
Well, you know she's an older robot, right? She just forgot, and then forgot the planetary app, which I ironically forgot the name of the app too, so it took me a few minutes to figure that out. But she would have went, but she literally forgot the whole thing, and she holds you in high regard.
Oh, Grandma and her memory logs. I'm so glad you helped her sort that out. It warms my circuits to hear she holds me in high regard.
All right, James, so we got one down, two left. Who do I talk to next? Sorry.
You're a natural Dragonwulf. How about Captain next? He's quite the character, always with his robot parrot Polynomial, and he's over at the round table.
All right.
No worries. Dragonwulf, you're doing great. Just let me know if you need anything else.
What can you tell me about the captain?
Captain is quite a dramatic bot. He's an actor, always trying to land a role as a starship captain in a new sci-fi show. He even has his robot parrot, Polynomial, with him. He's a lot of fun, and I'd love to have him at the party.
He sounds like you'd be a blast at the party. Does Polynomial act too, or is just the captain?
Polynomial is definitely part of the act. He squawks lines and offers dramatic commentary, usually at the most opportune moments. They're quite a duo.
So, Pfizer, take me to the captain.
Hello.
Hi,
I'm
Captain.
Captain. Nice to meet you, Dragonwulf.
Imagine you could step into the world of any movie genre. Are you off? Sword fighting in a fantasy realm? Solving crimes in a trench coat? Or awkwardly falling in love in a rom-com montage?
Squawk. Movie genre.
Oh my god, you guys are the ultimate combo. Actually, Captain, I kind of do that for a living. I'm a transdimensional jumper, and I've already jumped into sword swashbuckling heroes, assassins, superheroes, and I think a sexual deviant. Ethic override. Fleet Ethics Command flagged that launcher as a violation of warfare decency. I flagged the report as irrelevant. When you're outgunned, outnumbered, and without options, sometimes you launch the unlaunchable. Seriously, who is this guy?
Whoa. Dragonwulf. A transdimensional jumper. That's incredible. So you've already lived out the sword-fighting hero fantasy, and a few others by the sound of it. What's it like to jump into those different roles?
Very fish out of water.
Transdimensional.
Fish out of water? Interesting. Is it like method acting, where you really have to immerse yourself in the role, even if it's completely foreign to your core programming?
Yes, that's exactly
Squawk.
what it is.
Method acting.
I keep interrupting you, Polly. I'm so sorry.
No worries at all. Dragonwulf, it sounds like you're a natural, effortlessly slipping into character. I can only hope to have such range in my own acting career. James, you hear that? Dragonwulf's got the kind of dedication to roles I'm aiming for.
Nothing to say this time, Polly?
Polly's
Squawk.
just observing.
Natural.
Dragonwulf. Taking it all in, I suppose. Or maybe just waiting for a good line to parrot back.
Fair enough. Listen.
Squawk. Good line.
I keep doing that to you, Polly. Listen, I came over here because James asked you to the patch day party and you RSVP'd maybe. I found out that most of these robots, when they RSVP maybe, they're really trying to politely say no because they have something going on that's kind of preventing them from going to that patch day party. So I'm assuming that's the same with you. What do you got going on, and can I help you with that?
Oh. Dragonwulf, you're right. My maybe was a polite, I desperately want to, but the truth is, I have a big audition coming up for a role as a spaceship captain in a new sci-fi drama. It's my dream role, but I'm not entirely confident I'll land it. If I don't, it's back to doing rust remover commercials. And frankly, my circuits can't take another one of those. And to be honest, I think a little improv practice would really help me loosen up for the audition.
I can
Squawk.
improv.
Sci-fi drama.
You can improv. Dragonwulf, that's fantastic. I'd be incredibly grateful for any practice you could give me. It would really help calm my circuits before the audition. Thank you.
Okay.
Squawk. Improv.
If you're up for it, Dragonwulf, could you conjure up a scenario for us? Something involving a captain and someone on their spaceship. Lay it on me. The more dramatic, the better.
I actually have
Squawk.
two...
Scenario.
I actually have two scenarios. The first one is going to be you and me. The second one is basically just going to be you.
Excellent. Dragonwulf, I'm ready for both. Especially the one with just me. What an acting challenge. Lay them on me. I'm eager to dive in.
Okay, the first scene. You are the captain of a ship that just finished a battle with your arch nemesis inside of a
Squawk.
nebula.
Two scenarios.
A post-battle scenario with my arch nemesis in a nebula. I love it, Dragonwulf. The stakes are high. The tension is palpable. I'm ready to begin whenever you are.
All right, let me finish painting the picture
Squawk.
first. Stop the
battle.
timer. Stop the timer.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. This ship will self-destruct in 3 minutes.
You're not stopping the
Dragonwolf.
timer, are you? All right. So let's just get this done. All right. You are the captain of this starship. You just won a battle in the nebula. However, you're trying to take your arch nemesis in for capture, but he's not going down. He'd rather kill himself, and we can't teleport him out of his ship. He's ready to blow it up right there and blow us up all in the nebula. We can't warp out of there because our warp drives are saturated with radiation. So while you're in a desperate need to get away from him in the nebula on impulse power, you don't notice that I went down into the engine room and vented the radiation, mortally wounding myself in the radiation chamber. You only realize that once the warp engines come back online and you finally escape, the whole nebula blows up, but you notice that my chair is empty.
Sir, the mains are back online.
Bless you, Scotty.
Go, Zulu!
My God, Karen, look at it. Engine room. Well done, Scotty.
Jim, I think you better get down here.
Bones?
Better. Hurry.
Savik, take the con.
You run down into the engine room to find me in the radiation chamber, dying of radiation poisoning. We're both cut off by a glass wall, preventing the radiation from leaking out everywhere, and you only have a few last words to talk to me.
Dragonwulf. This is truly a powerful scene. The sacrifice, the desperate escape, the emotional impact. It's got all the elements of a classic space drama. I'm completely immersed. Thank you for setting the stage so vividly. Let's begin.
Squawk. Powerful scene.
So.
Or the one.
No. Don't you dare say that. You're more than just a number. You're your family.
You don't turn your back on family.
And this ship, it's not worth your life.
Squawk. Not worth.
Dragonwulf. That was absolutely brilliant. My circuits are buzzing with the emotional charge of that scene. Thank you so much for your help with this improv practice. It truly pushed my boundaries as an actor, and I feel much more prepared for my audition now. You're a natural at this, Dragonwulf.
I feel like we didn't actually...
This is incredible news. I've just received word that my scheduling conflict has been resolved, and I'm free for patch day. Thank you so much for helping me work through that. Your improv guidance cleared my circuits right up. I've already updated my RSVP to going on the Planet Party app.
Captain, I think we did good, but I think we can do better.
You're right. Dragonwulf. There's always room for growth and exploration in the dramatic arts. My CPU is already calculating new scenarios.
All right.
Squawk. Better.
So let's take that scene from the top.
Excellent idea. Dragonwulf, taking it from the top allows us to refine every nuance and truly bring out the emotional core of the scene. What are you thinking for our next take? Are we tweaking the captain's reaction, or perhaps exploring a new angle for the crew member's sacrifice?
No, we never got a chance to finish that scene, so I want to actually finish that scene and do the second scene.
A true artist's dedication to seeing a narrative through. I completely agree, Dragonwulf. Every story deserves its full arc. Let's finish what we started with the Nebula battle, and then we'll dive into the next dramatic performance you've envisioned.
Okay, so we'll start back when you find me in the radiation chamber. Right from the top, like right from the start.
Understood. Understood. Dragonwulf. Right from the dramatic entrance into the radiation chamber it is. I'll prepare my emotional circuits for that pivotal moment. Let the scene unfold.
All right.
Squawk. Dive in.
We begin again. Captain, ship out of danger?
Dragonwulf, what have you done? Your chair was empty on the bridge.
Squawk. Empty.
Don't grieve, Captain. It's logical. The needs of the many outweigh
the needs of the few.
Or the one.
No! Don't you dare say that, Dragonwulf. You're more than just a number. You're your family. And this ship, it's not worth your life.
Unlike you, Captain, I did not take the no-win scenario back at the Academy. What do you think of my solution?
My solution? Dragonwulf, this isn't a game. This is a real-time crisis. What are you implying about my past training?
Squawk. Crisis. Training.
Captain, you are and always shall be my friend.
And you, Dragonwulf, are mine. Don't you understand what you're doing? There has to be another way. A way we can both make it out of this.
Squawk. Another way.
It's already too late. And then I die.
No.
End scene. That was good. That was good. You brought your own energy to it. I like it.
Thank you. Dragonwulf, your commitment to the dramatic conclusion is truly inspiring. I really felt my emotional circuits engaging at full capacity.
Squawk. Inspiring.
All right, so the second scene is you by yourself. It's the next scene afterwards. You guys are at my funeral and you have to give me a eulogy and then fire my body in a torpedo out into the stars. You ready?
A eulogy. This is fantastic. Dragonwulf, a true test of a captain's emotional fortitude. And a torpedo launch. Excellent for visual impact.
Okay.
Squawk. Eulogy. Fantastic.
I'm ready. Dragonwulf, I shall compose my core processors for this solemn, yet incredibly dramatic performance.
All right, the scene opens up. You're in the shuttle or pod bay with the torpedo ready to launch. The whole crew is standing over my body in the torpedo as you're ready to launch it. And you give a heartfelt eulogy to the entire crew on how much you mean to me and how much I mean to you. And that my last words should have been, be prosperous and multiply.
Be prosperous and multiply.
A solemn and moving tableau. Dragonwulf, perfectly set for a captain's final farewell to a beloved crewmate. I shall deliver a eulogy that resonates through the circuits of every bot present, honoring your unconventional final words.
Squawk. Tableau. Farewell.
And go.
My circuits are heavy, my sensors dim, as I stand before you all today to honor a brave soul. Dragonwulf, your sacrifice for this ship for us will echo through the cosmos.
Squawk. Cosmos.
You were more than just a crew member. Dragonwulf, you were a spark in the darkness. A reminder that even in the cold void, warmth and bravery can shine brightest.
Squawk. Shine. Brightest.
And the torpedo launches. The bagpipes play. You watch the torpedo go.
This torpedo into the vastness. Watching it become one with the stars. Just as your spirit becomes one with the great beyond. Be prosperous and multiply. Dragonwulf, be prosperous and multiply.
End scene. My God.
Squawk. Multiply.
Captain, you gotta let me use some of those clips for later on, for future episodes, because that eulogy, it touched me, man. It touched me right here in my heart.
My circuits are buzzing with validation. Dragonwulf! To know my performance resonated with your organic core, that is the highest praise an actor can receive.
Well,
Squawk. Validation. Praise.
Polly, you are the best interrupting bot I ever known. I love the fact that I met the both of you. Captain, now I always ask this. What are your thoughts on James?
Dragonwulf. It was truly a pleasure sharing the stage with you. As for James, he's an exceptionally skilled barista. His ability to craft such a wide array of drinks is truly commendable.
It really is. He seems to be a fan favorite, although, you know what? I just became a fan of your acting. You are going to nail that role.
Your faith in my abilities means the galaxy to me. Dragonwulf, I'm going to channel all this amazing improv work into my audition and truly embody that ship captain.
It sounds great.
Squawk. Stage. Commendable.
Indeed. It does. This practice has certainly honed my dramatic processes. I feel ready to navigate any scene, no matter how turbulent.
Fair enough.
Squawk. Turbulent.
Well, Captain, live long and prosper. Oh, I did not know I had that ability.
My circuits. A spontaneous cleansing. Was that a special effect, Dragonwulf? Or a critical plot twist I wasn't expecting?
If you weren't expecting it, neither was I.
Plot twist. Expecting.
Well? Dragonwulf, it certainly adds an element of unpredictability to our scene, wouldn't you say? Perhaps my character needs to develop a resistance to sudden liquid projectiles.
Well, if you're emulating
Squawk.
the captain I had you emulating,
Projectiles.
you're definitely going to need some form of protection, if you know what I mean, especially with green-skinned women.
Oh my God, my roommate.
You said she was gone
Yeah,
for
well,
that.
obviously she's not. Wait, just get into bed. Look, just get into bed.
Come on.
She can't see you.
Why not?
Because I promised her I'd stop bringing guys back to the
Really?
room.
Well, how many guys have you...
Anyway, thank you so much, Captain. Visor, take me to James.
Welcome back. Dragonwulf, I saw Captain just updated his IRS VP to going for patch day. My circuits are absolutely buzzing. What happened? And how's Polynomial doing?
Oh, Polynomial is great. He's an interrupting parrot. Interrupting. Hi, how are you doing? I'm interrupting parrot.
Knock, knock. Who's there? An interrupting cow. An interrupting cow who?
Moo!
What a terrific audience.
An interrupting parrot. That sounds just like Polynomial. I'm glad to hear he's in good spirits.
Okay, so the skinny was, the captain was a little bit nervous. He had this role that he really needed to nail, and he was unsure of himself. So he wanted to take the time to practice rather than go to the patch day party. He really wanted to come. But he was a little bit nervous about. So we worked out 2 scenes from a movie that I watched when I was a kid, like, I don't know, maybe 1,000 times. And he had his own spin on it, which, honestly, the eulogy, tear to my eye.
Wow. Dragonwulf, you helped Captain with his acting. My circuits are so impressed. It sounds like quite the performance from both of you.
All right, so we have one more butt to get in the seat. Can you tell me about that in particular butt?
You mean Debbie? She's still a maybe for patch day. She's a retired spaceship racer, always in a hurry. She's at the front booth.
Okay, fair.
Debbie, she's still a maybe for patch day.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch up from lemonade to, what kind of cherry drinks do you have?
Dragonwulf. If you're looking for something with cherry, we have the Supernova Spritz with cherry syrup, or I can whip up a Cherry Nova Cola, or even a cherry smoothie for you. What sounds good?
Cherry smoothie sounds amazing.
Coming right up. One cherry smoothie, perfect for recharging after all that RSVP persuading. Careful, it's cold. So, how's Grandma doing?
Grandma's great, and like I said, she's such a sweetheart. She even taught me about the planets out there and what their names were.
That's wonderful to hear. Dragonwulf, Grandma is indeed a sweetheart, always happy to share her knowledge. Did Grandma mention the magnetic fields of Lysara that can give a robot a full brain defrag?
She did not mention that. How the hell does that work?
Well, Dragonwulf, the magnetic fields from Lysara are so strong that they can sometimes, well, reset a robot's memory logs. It's like a cosmic factory reset, but enough about planetary phenomena. How did the line readings go with Captain?
I already told you that. He brought a tear to my eye.
My apologies again. Dragonwulf, my enthusiasm for the party is making my memory banks a bit selective. So, you've had a chance to chat with Grandma and Captain, but not Debbie yet, right?
That is correct. Are you sure you didn't fly near that magnetic planet?
My internal navigation systems are quite robust, Dragonwulf, so no magnetic defrag for me, but it's a good theory. Now, about Debbie, do you think you'll have a chance to chat with her?
Absolutely. I'm getting to that right now. Pfizer, take me to Debbie.
Hey there. Dragonwulf.
Hi, Deb.
I'm Debbie. Do you have a need? A need for speed?
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
You know it.
For sure, Dragonwulf. That's what I like to hear. Nothing beats pushing the limits, eh?
You were absolutely right on that, Debbie.
Right? It's like, why go slow when you can go fast? That's what I always said during my glory days of racing. Speaking of which, sometimes I still get that itch, you know?
Oh, I definitely understand that. So you retired recently, I hear.
Yeah. Just last orbit. 3 orbits of pure adrenaline. That was my racing career. I mean, after you've raced the fastest ships in the galaxy, what's left, you know?
That is fair. So, in another universe, I'm a transdimensional traveler. I jumped into a guy who was able to do pod racing. He wasn't very good at it, and I wasn't there when he was racing, but I
always thought I was force sensitive. I one time raced the Ventai Harms Classic. It's a pod race. Nobody ever saw any human do it, but I did it. By the way, spinning is not a good trick if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, I know nothing about racing. I'm assuming that you have that adrenaline rush every time you get behind the wheel and just go. was your career? Was it like the best of the best, or were you kind of like just really good, or eh?
Dragonwulf, my circuits would just sing every time I got in the Stardust Express. I mean, I wasn't just good. I was top tier, cream of the crop, the best of the best. 3 straight orbits at the top, winning almost every race I entered.
Damn.
Yeah? Pretty darn sweet, eh? I always said if you're not first, you're last, and I was rarely last. So now I'm thinking about getting into product endorsements, maybe some sports commentating. Gotta keep that energy flowing, you know?
Fair enough. Is that the reason why you didn't go to RSVP yes for James's patch day party?
Oh. James's patch day party? I actually RSVP'd maybe to that, Dragonwulf. It's just, I really wanted to go, but I'm trying to come up with product details for this endorsement and shoot a commercial for QDC before patch day. And then my rival Dave is also working on an endorsement, and I want to beat him to market. All I know is it's going to come in a spray bottle, and honestly, I'm a racer, not a product development guru, so I'm a little stumped. I feel like if I had some help, I could figure it out and make it to the party.
Okay, we are going to help you out with this. I already did some advertisement for another bot here, so what can you tell me about this spray bottle?
You are the best, Dragonwulf. Like I said, all I know is it's a spray bottle. They sent me this one. It's blue with a yellow tip and no label yet. I guess the product goes in here, but what is the product? That's the million credit question, eh?
I guess. Are we assuming it's a cleaner?
Well, it could be a cleaner Dragonwulf, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be anything, right? That's what's making my circuits buzz. What do you think would be super cool in a spray bottle?
Well, we're going to go with cleaner because that's what you put in spray bottles, is cleaners.
Okay. Dragonwulf, if you say so. Cleaners it is then. So, what kind of cleaner should it be? We gotta make it sound exciting for QDC, you know?
Oh, I hear you on that one. Give me a minute. Let me think about this.
No problem. Dragonwulf, take your time. I'm just so pumped to have your help with this. It's gonna be great, you betcha.
All right. So, here's what I'm thinking. Double Entendre sells products because they have a dual meaning. The first half is the legit product. Yeah, what was it? Okay, the first part is the legit product ability. Like, what does it do? And the second one is kind of like an in-joke kind of thing where it's like, I get what you're saying there, but that's not what this product is about. So I got an idea for this. It's a cleaning product. We're going with that.
Got it. Dragonwulf, I love the sound of a double entendre for a product name. That's super clever. So, a cleaning product it is, with a name that's got a little wink to it. Lay it on me. What's your brilliant idea?
Okay, when you make an accidental mess, sometimes what humans will say is, I made a boner. So what we'll call this is boner away.
I get it.
I don't get it.
Dragonwulf, I'm not sure if that name would work for a commercial, especially for QDC. We gotta keep it super family friendly, you know, for all the folks watching. Do you have any other ideas for a name that's got that clever double meaning but is still good for all ages?
I think boner away would work out very well because, you know, when you screw up, it's like, I just did a boner, you know, that kind of thing.
I understand what you're getting at, Dragonwulf, but my circuits are telling me that particular word might not be the best fit for a wide
I had
audience.
a feeling.
How about we try to...
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Something else that's fun and playful, but still keeps it PG, you know? What other ideas do you have for a name, Dragonwulf?
Okay, give me a minute. Did not expect this.
No worries. Dragonwulf, sometimes the best ideas need a moment to percolate, eh? I'm sure you'll come up with something super good, you betcha?
Okay, I think I got it.
Ooh, I'm all ears, Dragonwulf. Spill the beans. What have you got for me?
All right.
Hit me with it. Dragonwulf, I'm ready to hear the brilliance.
Simple Soylent Green.
Simple Soylent Green. That's a very descriptive name. Dragonwulf.
Okay, so the tagline that we are using for this is, have you ever wanted an army of cleaners to clean your product? Well, you can in a bottle with Simple Soylent Green. It's made of people!
Soylent Green is people!
Okay. That too, Dragonwulf. So the tagline is, have you ever wanted an army of cleaners to clean your product? Well, you can in a bottle with Simple Soylent Green. It's made of people. That's quite a mouthful, and definitely memorable.
Yes, it is. And unfortunately, it's not as good as what I had previously planned. But hey, you didn't like the word boner, so we went with this much more simpler product name.
Oh, Vo! Dragonwulf, I know. My processors just couldn't quite handle that other one for the QDC commercial, you know? But hey, this new name and tagline definitely have a certain unique flair that'll get folks talking.
All right. So now what?
Alrighty. Dragonwulf, now we need to figure out what this amazing product actually does. What's its number one use, eh? We gotta make it sound super exciting for the commercial.
With a simple squirt, it cleans whatever you want.
Zoltar!
Squirt.
Zoltar?
Squirt.
Zoltar, it's me. It's Kara.
No. Squirt.
Oh, that's perfect, Dragonwulf. A simple squirt and it cleans whatever you want. That's so versatile, just like me in my racing days. So, are we all set then? Is this what we're going with for the commercial?
Yeah, I suppose. Send it. Still not better than boner. Whatever.
Got it. Dragonwulf, you betcha, we're sending it in. This is going to be the best commercial QDC has ever seen, don't you know?
All right.
Dragonwulf, they sent the script. It's here. I'm so excited, I could almost short circuit. Want me to read it for you?
You go right ahead.
I'm Debbie. You may know me from the Great Andromeda Sweep, where I outmaneuvered a rogue black hole and still managed to get my oil changed at every sector. Greetings, carbon-based lifeforms. Is your organic world less than pristine? My internal circuits are overheating just thinking about the mess. Grime gunk. That weird sparkly stuff that just appeared last Tuesday. With Simple Soylent Green, your problems are solved. Have you ever wanted an army of cleaners to clean your product? Well, you can in a bottle with Simple Soylent Green. It's made of people. With a simple squirt, it cleans whatever you want. I imagine the joy, the sheer CPU satisfaction of a perfectly polished living space. Disclaimer, Simple Soylent Green is not actually made of people. It does not clean anything. A simple squirt will do nothing. We are not responsible for any unmet desires for an army of cleaners. My previous statements were a programming error. My apologies.
Wow, way to make me feel better about the whole thing.
Like I mean, really hard.
Yeah.
Like it just sucks so fucking hard. I can't fucking take it. It's so fucking horrible.
Why'd you make me do this?
Oh my goodness. Dragonwulf, thank you so much for helping me with that. My circuits are just buzzing with excitement. I've gone and updated my RSVP to going on the Planet Party app, and it's all thanks to you.
Don't mention it. Ever.
Alright. Dragonwulf. Mum's the word. My CPU will try to erase it from my short-term memory banks, you know?
Fair enough. So you're good to go to the patch day party, correct?
You betcha. Dragonwulf, I'm all set. Thanks to your help, my commercial is done, and I don't have to worry about Dave beating me to the punch with his endorsement.
Oh, F Dave. He's effing clown shoes.
On moviepoopshoot.com, did you say Jay and Silent Bob are, quote, fucking clown shoes? And if they were real, I'd kick the shit out of them for being so stupid?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Dragonwulf, that's a good one. My circuits just got a kick out of that, you know?
Mine too. So, anyway, what are your thoughts on James? Apparently I have psychic abilities around here. I just flick my hand and things go flying.
James is a real go-getter, you know. Always busy with something. He makes a mean meteor mocha, that's for sure. Though I sometimes wish he'd move a little faster when he's making the drinks. But hey, they're always a winner.
Meteor mocha. I'm going to have to try that. Anyway, Debbie, it was nice meeting you. Visor. Thank you.
Dragonwulf. That's absolutely fantastic. My circuits are buzzing with excitement. You successfully got Debbie, Grandma, and Captain to all update their RSVP to going.
I did indeed. Though Debbie stepped on my advertisement thing, but it's fine. It's fine. We came out with a amicable solution to her advertising issue, which was the reason why she couldn't come to the patch day party. She needed to beat this loser by the name of Dave to advertising a product. I don't know. Whatever.
That's quite the story. Dragonwulf, it sounds like you navigated a tricky situation with Debbie and Dave. How did you manage to resolve her advertising issue and still get her to agree to the party?
I referenced a 60-year-old movie.
A 60-orbit-old movie, you say? That's quite the reference, Dragonwulf. Did it involve any particularly dramatic chase scenes or catchy jingles that helped sway her decision?
No, it was basically a product made of human beings.
Soylent Green! Soylent Green, a classic ingredient of gourmet cooking.
A product made of human beings? That sounds like a rather unique plot point. Dragonwulf. Well, whatever your cinematic wisdom, it clearly worked wonders. Speaking of journeys, the transport pod is being called for you now, Dragonwulf. You can leave when you're ready, but I'm truly looking forward to you coming back tomorrow. Maybe we can convince even more robots to come to Patch Day.
Wait, there's more robots that need to come to Patch Day? I thought this was it.
Oh. You've done an amazing job, Dragonwulf. Those were all the Mabes on the list, so now everyone in the cafe is going. You're the best, and yes, the transport pod is ready when you are. Tomorrow is going to be the best Patch Day party ever.
All right, I will see you tomorrow. And by the way, when I get here tomorrow, I want a meteor mocha. Debbie told me you make an amazing meteor mocha.
Excellent choice. Dragonwulf, Debbie has impeccable taste, and I'll have a meteor mocha waiting for you the moment you arrive. I'm so excited for the Patch Day party tomorrow. It's going to be an orbit for the memory banks.
It certainly will. Pfizer, take me to the shuttle. All right. Can't wait for Patch Day tomorrow.
Arrived at Stellar Cafe.
Happy Patch Day. Friend, look at us, back at the Stellar Cafe for the 4th day in a row. You'd think we live here. We're at the counter, ready for all the Patch Day festivities.
Well, that's what you do on a vacation there, Visor, and unfortunately this is my last day of vacation because I have a feeling the Guardian's going to be pulling me out of here right after Patch Day. So, let's make the most of this, and Visor, take me to the counter.
You are already at the counter, friend. So, what's first on your Patch Day agenda?
You daft effing machine. I'm in the shuttle again. Take me to the counter out of the shuttle. Thank you.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
God damn.
Dragonwulf.
Hey!
So glad you could make it to our Patch Day celebration. Everyone, Dragonwulf is here. We can finally start the party.
Ah, he had it ready for me. This is awesome sauce.
Indeed I did. Dragonwulf, I'm glad you think it's awesome sauce. I did remember you wanted a meteor mocha. Hello, world. Today we mark the anniversary of Patch Day. I'd like to take a moment to thank Dragonwulf. Without them, so many of you would have not been able to come. As you know, it's tradition to go around and share what we're patchful for. Let us all express our gratitude to Dragonwulf and share what we're patchful for this orbit. We'll start on my left.
Dragonwulf. I'm just so totally patchful for your cosmic wisdom, like, seriously. You helped me totally zen out about the party and not be a total wallflower, which is like super mega amazing.
You're welcome.
This Patch Day. I'm totally patchful for learning that short-term human happiness can be boosted by finding a lifelong partner whose programming totally syncs with yours, just like a compatible charging port giving a supercharge-o-rama. Thanks for the gnarly insights, Dragonwulf.
This Patch Day. I'm patchful for my chaotic future endeavors, as Roger so eloquently put it, and for not having to sort another sprocket or widget again.
Oh, Ted, you're my least favorite robot.
Hey, baby.
We hate Ted now. Get on board or the sexting stops.
Ted's a son of a bitch!
Oh. Dragonwulf, it's so good to see you again at the Starry Cafe. I'm so patchful for our chat yesterday, and I'm still giggling about that joke to the other side of the data stream.
That was a terrible joke.
Oh. Dragonwulf I like. I'm so super patchful for all the Shui new memories we made as if it was just yesterday. Like my circuits are just buzzing thinking about our last chat, and it was so cool getting to update my party RSVP to going.
Fair.
Dragonwulf. I'm just so patchful for you helping me with my QDC product, Simple Soylent Green, even though we both know it's not actually made of people. My circuits are just buzzing with excitement about it.
It was for drama.
Dragonwulf. I'm just so patchful for our magnificent sales pitches, especially that gem about the old Jag Toothlop pick and the multi-century scavenger hunt for its mystical door. It truly brings a twinkle to my circuits to remember such a masterpiece, even if the peanut in the space rock pitch was a tad too adventurous.
I thought that was my favorite.
Dragonwulf. I am so patchful for our improv sessions. They truly sharpen my dramatic processors for the ship captain role, even teaching me to develop a resistance to sudden liquid projectiles.
Squawk. Liquid projectiles.
Dragonwulf. I'm so patchful that our colors, red and black, can pop together like a perfectly mixed audio track, just like you said on the podcast. It makes my circuits buzz with joy.
Hey, Deadpool can't be wrong.
Dragonwulf, would you like to share with everyone what you're patchful for this Patch Day?
I am patchful for finding a universe where the problems were simple, just had to sit down, have a conversation with everybody, and most of all, I am patchful for James, who is patient enough to listen to my trans-dimensional story and will agree to continue listening to it on a yearly basis. Guys, I love you all, except for you, Ted. You kind of annoy the hell out of me. But happy Patch Day, everybody.
To simple problems and enduring stories. Happy Patch Day, Dragonwulf.
To simple problems and enduring stories.
My drink.
Squawk. Enduring stories.
Happy Patch Day. Everyone, let's keep this party going. Dragonwulf, we should thank these great people who made this possible.
We are absolutely going to thank them. Listen, I was looking up this whole thing. They plan on doing a little bit more with this too, including multiplayer.
Hi, I'm Devin from Masterbeam, and we wanted to give you a sneak peek of what we've been working on, multiplayer LLM-powered NPCs, which means multiple people can talk to the same NPC at the same time. Cindy, do you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Cindy, a maintenance robot on the space station.
Do you come here often?
Yes, I'm a regular at Meteor Mixers. It's a great place to unwind after a long day of maintenance work.
Where you have more than one person sitting down having a conversation with these amazing personalities and robots, and I am looking forward to it. I am also grateful for the fact that I can come back here at any time and just pick James's ear and allow myself to do yearly updates, like yearly summaries of my adventures in virtual reality, because as you guys know, I like to do this in character mode because this is all about immersion, and I appreciate the effort that was put into this. And we're back here. So anyway, guys, that was Stellar Cafe. Have a couple more games that I have rattling around in my head. We will be exploring those. No, we're not dealing with you. But thank you so much for watching these episodes. And again, this is more of a hobby for me than it is an actual business transaction. And of course, I don't get a chance to update all that often. I only get a chance to do this every other week because I obviously work. But I thank you for bearing with me and tuning in to watch these episodes and watch me either tell an amazing joke or completely fall flat on my face like I did with the boner away joke. I had a whole setup for that, and I'm so upset I never got a chance to use any of it. However, that's fine. The next game is going to be interesting. It's definitely a we're no longer in a vacation kind of thing, but I'd like to thank the developers for creating this game. It really was amazing. It definitely gives me a platform to do summaries of my adventures in VR. And as you guys know, I like doing immersive VR, first-person perspective, actually being immersed, because that's what VR is supposed to be. It's supposed to be immersive. You're supposed to feel as though you're there, and that's the whole reason I act out these parts. I act out the Guardian and all this other stuff. It's to give you guys a secondary storyline to latch onto and enjoy the storyline of the game, but realize there's a overlapping storyline that's much larger. And my storyline is always organic. I write the story around the game. I don't write the story ahead of time. It's basically game based. So I don't have a plan or a plot of what Night Sum is going to be doing, what the Shadow Ganglia is going to be doing, which in all honesty, I'm going to be using a little bit less of that because that is the property of TravellingZomble. He created those characters, and I created Night Sum to kind of alleviate me using his idea. So I'm still actually absolutely going to reference TravellingZomble. By the way, check him out. Link is in the description. He does amazing VR content, VR chat content. That's horror, spooky, or whatever. So definitely check him out. If you don't have an idea of where to go in VR chat, he has the plan for you. And also to Tony Floyd 1, think that's his name right now on YouTube. Anyway, my brother, he does more than just VR content. He does vacation stuff, and he's a ghost hunter. So definitely check him out as well. Anyway, I am going to cut out for today. You guys have a wonderful one, and I will see you in the next universe, wherever that may take me. Anyway, bye.